I hope you're all doing good and staying safe. Now, I have a question for you. Do you like the kind of coffee that comes out of a pour-over brewer like this one with a paper filter? Or with a cloth filter? If you answered yes to either of that, then you are like me. I love the quality of the coffee that comes out of a pour-over brewer with a filter of some sort, paper or cloth. It gives you that clarity, it gives you more appreciation of the coffee that you are trying. I find that this is more suited towards lighter roasted coffee than a little bit darker ones, but even the darker ones have much more clarity when brewed in a pour-over brewer. But this kind of brewing has one thing which needs a little bit more time and effort, which is the actual pouring technique. You need a little bit of time and effort to learn this in order to get a good pour over coffee. And I'm sure you appreciate this effort which is required to make this good coffee. Is there a solution for that? Can you get good clarity in a cup without having to learn the pour over technique? I'm here to say yes. So I recently introduced my dad to specialty coffee brewing at home, and I started him off with a French press, just like this one. It is a really good place to start as a beginner, and it produces excellent coffee, but the clarity is still lacking, especially when you compare it with a pour-over brewer like a V60. So my dad had a good time brewing coffee in a French press when he was by himself, but whenever I would go home, I would brew a V60 or a Nakalita, and he would appreciate the coffee that much more. So I was trying to find a solution for him, and I came across, I'm sure you're all familiar with it already, the kind of brewers which combine both immersion as well as percolation brewing. Like there is one from Melita, there is one from Hario which is called the Switch, and the one which I actually bought was the Clever Dripper. So I actually don't have it with me right now because I gave it to my dad, but I was able to film some unboxing and how it is brewed the first time when I had it in my hands, and this video is about that, to help you guys see how a clever brewer works and if it is right for you or not. So let's watch this first brew with it, and let's talk more about it later on. Okay, so after watching that brew with the Clever Dripper, I hope that you are convinced that it can produce pour-over quality brews, but with less effort and definitely no pouring involved. This has worked out really well for my dad, and I'm also looking to get one of these combination immersion percolation brewers, but I am more inclined towards the Hario Switch because I like its design, and I also think that it is more elegant in the way that you can keep the Hario Switch on your carafe and start the process. Unlike the Clever Dripper, where if you want the immersion part, then you need to keep it off your carafe and start the process, and then you put it on your carafe when you want it to drain. Whereas the Hario Switch has a switch which you can move even while it is on your carafe. And I feel like it is more elegant for even other types of brewing, like you might want to brew some loose leaf tea, and both of these brewers are capable of doing that, but the Hario looks a little bit more elegant. Call me biased. Now don't get me wrong, I love the pour over as much as the next guy. Sometimes I think that I enjoy making coffee more than actually tasting it, and this pouring is a big part of that. So yeah, it may not be for everyone, so it makes sense to try and bypass this part of the pour over brewing. Do you agree with that, or do you think that this is the mecca of coffee brewing? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, so those are my thoughts about these combination immersion percolation brewers. Let me know what you think, and do let me know if you have any questions. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. Of course, I love all your comments, engagement, and I love to get in touch with you and talk to you. So yeah, in the comments below. See you. Take care.